What's up guys, MainManSWE here, and this video is for you golden boys on YouTube. You guys deserve the best, us on Twitch. Me, I'm a Twitch streamer, the Twitch chat. Fuck those guys. This vid's for you guys on YouTube. And it's a video coming to you from JDCR, you know, the guy who stopped streaming from all I've seen. He stopped streaming, I don't know why, he's amazing. But you all know who he is. He uploaded a video on Armor King. We all want to hear his thoughts. The character's been out for a month. What does the god of Armor King think of the character?
Hello guys, it's been almost 1 month since Armor King came out, and I want to talk about my first impressions on him. First, I'm kind of sad that his throws are not as effective as before. It's easier to break throws in the Tekken 7 system, so Armor King has a disadvantage now. However, if you are able to hit throws, they are useful and do great damage. Secondly, I want to talk about his juggle. Armor King's juggle looks pretty strong. Most of his combos do
pretty strong, yes!
And they are easy to execute. 75 damage is considered pretty high damage.
Pretty high damage!
And Armor King's world carry is also
how about fucking
strong.
broken damage?
See here, I do a regular combo and you can see how far it can carry. Third, I would like to talk about his new moves. I like the move cancels because it can be tricky. It seems like you can try some better mix-up for probably throws and other mid moves.
That stuff is very interesting.
Yeah, and then you know, new moves are always fun to use. Lastly, I would like to talk about something I don't like about Armor King. Sometimes I like to use sidestep 2-1 before it would make an opponent fall down after the first hit, and we would have a fully guaranteed move to follow up. Now it's different, you see there is no follow up, so I feel like I need to use the entire move every time, but there is a punishment. Yeah, this is something I don't like about Armor King at the moment. In conclusion, after using Armor King for about a month, I do think Armor King has a potential. He has high combo damage, he has standard solid move, he has a nice punish. But it is still early, so I need more time to study and let him, so hope I understand him better in the future. If you enjoyed the video, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would like to do more content for you in the future, so please let me know in the comment what would you like to see from me.
So first off, yeah, please subscribe to JDCR. Follow him on Twitter as well. He is one of the Tekken geniuses. You know, he's amazing. And he's the one Korean who has actually bothered to learn English so he can actually share some of that Korean knowledge with us idiots. You know, you gotta thank him a little bit for that. But let's try and look at what he says here. I wish he would go into greater detail. This video is incredibly short and the thoughts are very, you know, I don't know, I want a red line to follow here. And he goes like, throws are huge damage, if not broken. Juggle pretty strong. New moves are cool. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. To me, it's like, but of course, he's not used to making these sorts of videos, but it's still a great video. I just wanted to deconstruct what he said here in the end.
He has high combo.
Thing is, Armor King obviously has potential. I myself, I mean, I'm nowhere near as good as JDCR. I mean, he's here, I'm here. You know, right in the crotch area. I suck. Oh god. Okay, I just nuked myself. That was not on purpose. But Armor King he's obviously strong, but I don't see him as being, you know, top anywhere around top 10 right now because he has so many weaknesses. And you do have to understand that JDCR doesn't want to say anything definitive about Armor King after a month because Armor King is a super complex character. He has so many setups with his unblockable, with his green mist, his rage drive gives a throw, his 3+4 sets up a lot of shit, his throws, you know, there are a gazillion setups with this character, and that's why it's like the community is going to need a shitload of time to lab him to you know, finally draw a conclusion as to where he is tier-wise. So I do also think it's very, very early. But here he says he has high combo damage, and I'm like, can anyone touch this character when it comes to combo damage? I think he downplays the character a little bit here. Like, he has high damage, he does 75 damage easily, and it's like, he has obscene damage, and it's easy. I mean, he's crazy. Crazy damage is what I would say here.
Damage, he has standard solid move.
Standard solid moves, absolutely. Down forward 1, down 4, dark upper, while standing 4. His poking, 2-1, back 1, you know. Great tools, you know, great poking.
He has a nice punish.
Punish is great.
But it is still early, so I need more time to study.
And what did we cover in the video?
Easier to are not as effective as before.
His throws are not as effective as before because it's easier to break in Tekken 7. But yeah, the standard throws are easier to break, but is it really easier to break Giant Swing, Shining Wizard, Tombstone, Kurosoko back 1+2? He still has, what, the best throw game? I mean, King probably has the best throw game, but that fucker comes very close, you know. And on Fallen Kingdom, Fallen, whatever the fuck it's called, the floor break stage. Wow, he's so broken.
To break throws in the Tekken 7 system, so Armor King has a disadvantage now.
Is it really a disadvantage? You know, compared to Tag 2, is it really a disadvantage, you know? His throws are still as good, you know.
However, if
or did I miss something? Is Tombstone easier to break now, or Giant Swing?
you are able to hit throws, they are useful and do great damage.
Oh, they do massive fucking damage.
Secondly, I want to talk about his juggle. Armor King's juggle looks pretty strong. Most of his combos do more than considered pretty high damage in Tekken.
Yeah, I mean his combos are crazy.
And Armor King's wall carry is also very strong.
His wall carry is incredibly
see here,
strong.
I do a regular combo and you can see how far it can carry. I'd like to talk about his new moves. I like the move cancels because
the move cancels are very
tricky.
Interesting.
It seems like you can try some better.
I haven't played around the shitload with the character, but it will be very interesting to see what JDCR and other Armor King experts bring to the table with these new cancels into, I don't remember what the stance is called where he drops down.
I would like to talk
and he can
about
do a
something
spear.
I don't like about Armor King. Sometimes I like to use side step 2-1 before it wouldn't make.
I think the cancel into that stance, it has a built-in low parry, right?
Upon a 4-down every time.
So what he's saying with sidestep 2-1, in Tekken 7 it's a launcher, natural combo launcher, where it's very punishable. The first hit doesn't knock down. What happened in Tag 2 was that the first hit on hit would knock them down for a guaranteed 3+4 follow-up. And it was safe. And then he could, you know, if he wanted to, once in a while, you know, throw the second hit and try and catch them off guard, you know, because they're so used to seeing sidestep 2 alone. It was a pretty good mix-up. It did less damage though, because here, you know, as they stay standing, it's a proper launcher and you can screw. So it does more damage, but it's, yeah, it's less useful. You can't really use it as a mix-up anymore.
But yeah, this is something different.
Yeah, he's not gonna like that. He used sidestep 2 so much in Tag 2.
I do think Armor King has a potential.
Okay, so now we've deconstructed the video, but I mean overall the message to take from this is that, yeah, huge damage. He has some interesting new mechanic. He didn't even discuss the rage drive. I would have loved to hear what he thinks of a rage drive. And overall, you know, Armor King's combo damage was so high that I thought he was gonna get patched. You know, the first few days with him, I was like, Jesus, it's super easy to get 75 damage. You can even staple 80 damage, you know, but it's obviously gonna stay. He's gonna stay with enormous damage. And his poking is still good. They nerfed down 2, which hurts a lot. It was one of his key moves. It has worse frames now, but it got the follow-up, you know, down 2 for free, you know, the new wall string. But it's not a particularly good string at all to use in neutral. So down 2 was nerfed, and that hurts him quite a bit. I mean, obviously a strong character, but yeah, I don't know if he can compete with the absolute strongest characters. Season 2 has a lot of, yeah, beasts. You think he's in top 10 easily? I mean, maybe he is. Maybe he is. I just find he's... I mean, the throws are great and you can spam those. He has huge damage, but his launchers aren't the best, you know. And of course, he's a jack of all trades. You can't have the best launchers when you have pretty much the best throws and great pokes. I think I need to see more what the great players will do with his setups before I draw a conclusion, you know, on the character. But it was very interesting to hear, albeit very short and brief, some opinions of JDCR on the new Armor King. But yeah, let's just wait and see what JDCR does with the character in the upcoming tournaments. If he goes to them, he lost his fucking sponsorship with Echo Fox. But yeah, hopefully some good shit. Now that was a great video. Hit subscribe and donate $100.